All right, we are on. So I want to say hello to you. This is First Alert Storm Team Cheif Meteorologist Russ Thomas. And today's Laney's weather kid is TJ. How are you doing today?
Good.
We are excited to have you, TJ. You're just from right down the road, right? Where are you from?
I'm from Moorhead. I live in South, right on the edge of South Moorhead.
Okay, what's your street address? I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm teasing. Don't say that. Anyway, no, that's kind of cool. The last few weeks we've had, kids coming from really all over the region. So we've got someone who's right here at home. What school do you go to?
SG Linerton.
Okay. Do you like that? Do you like SG Linerton? You like going there?
No, I don't like school in general.
You don't like school in general? Okay. Well, you gotta I know one thing you do like because you told me, and that is you said you wanted to give a shout out to someone, right? Do you want to do that?
Yes.
You get to do it on TV too,
yes,
but I want to know. Yeah,
yes.
I want to know who it is right here.
So I want to give a shout out to my teacher, Miss Folks. She gives us fun days and all of that, and it is really fun to be in her class.
Yeah, I bet. It sounds like you were telling me about it. You were saying if you guys are good for a month, then she just gives you like a day where where you just kind of get to have some fun.
Yes.
That is awesome. And you had her so you're in third grade.
Yes.
And you had her second grade and now third grade. So that's awesome too because carrying over that fun of having that day. So I like that too. Ms. Volks is also my favorite teacher now. Never met her, never had her, but that sounds like a pretty fun day. And I've got you deserve it, TJ. You really do. So you're 9 years old. And you're you'll see it because I know you're going to watch Valley News Live at 5 o'clock tonight so you can see TJ do his thing. But TJ is pretty tall for third grader. Would you say you're like the tallest kid in your class?
I would say I am the tallest, but this kid is just like a hair below me. So.
Hair below. Okay, so it's close,
yes.
but you got him,
yes.
and that's all that matters. No, that's really cool. Yeah, I was telling you I was just a very average size, average kid. So, I bet it's cool being the tall kid. I would guess.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about yourself here. I know you mentioned third grade and you're 9 years old. You go to SG Linerton. Tell me about some of the things that you like to do. What do you like to do for fun?
So for fun, I like to play Nerf guns with my friends.
Yeah.
It is basically just like a gun, but it's just like a foam dart that shoots.
Yeah. My son, who's 23 now, when he was young, we had Nerf guns, and he and I and some of his friends would have some pretty epic battles. We'd have some wars. I ended up losing because it was a bunch of kids against me. I just didn't have the ammo for that kind of attack. But I had fun until I started getting shot in the head with a foam dart. So yeah, they really attacked me there. But that kind of leads into something. I know you like having fun doing that. What's something that you said? You said you like fishing, right?
Yes.
So do you have a spot where you like to fish?
In my pond, I just really fish there for fun. I'm using a lure that's like the size of the fish that are in there, and it's made for bigger fish such as muskie.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just using that to practice for when I go out onto the lake. But I would have to say my favorite fishing spot would have to be the lake.
Okay. That sounds like fun. And then you said one other thing you want to do is you want to learn how to hunt.
So,
What do you think would be fun about hunting?
I think fun about hunting.
Just kind of going out. I mean, do you like kind of being out in nature?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's mostly it.
That's mostly it. Yeah, that sounds like I never have been someone who hunted, but I've always liked the idea of just being out in nature. So I think that would be, for me, I think that would be a lot of fun. And I think for you, that'd be a lot of fun. We were talking about what kind of weather you enjoy. What do you like? Because I like your answer.
The weather that I like snow and stuff.
Okay.
Like snow, then in the summer sunshine.
Yeah.
And I know heavy wet snow does damage to stuff.
Right.
But I like heavy wet snow because you're able to build snowmen and stuff.
Yeah, I know, and the snow that we had this past weekend, that was some really good snowmen building snow. But it's melting fast. Have you noticed that?
Yes.
I've already got some bare spots on my ground, and we got between Thursday and Saturday, we got in Fargo 17 inches of snow, and it's, at least for the most part, most of it's melted. So, which is okay with me, by the way. It's April, so I like the snow to be gone, and I want to start getting warmer. So,
Yes.
do you do anything? Yeah, I know you mentioned fishing and hunting and playing with your friends doing the Nerf gun. Anything else you like? Did you play any sports?
No, I do not play any sports, but I want to play hockey.
Hockey? It's a lot of fun.
Yes.
Again, something I grew up in Atlanta, Georgia. I don't know if you know where that is, but that's not a place where you learn how to play hockey because it's warm there. We get very little ice. But I love watching. Went to the Forest game on Saturday night. Love going. Do you like going to watch hockey?
I've never like watched hockey in a stadium, but
Yeah.
like if the Spuds go to the championships, I watch that.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. No, that's a lot of fun. Well, good. I'm glad you like that. I like going and watching a lot. I just couldn't do it. First of all, you have to learn you have to know how to stand up on ice skates. That's a problem for me. So that's, and that's just one of many things that I would have issues with, I think, playing hockey. I'm more of a baseball guy. I like baseball. You okay with baseball?
Yeah, I've been to a Twins game when
Oh.
my dad he got first place in like this like championship semi truck driving thing.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And so him and 500 other drivers went up to Minneapolis
Yeah.
for like the grand prize of like winning it all.
Oh, that's really
And
cool.
so I don't know if he bought the tickets or if his company paid for it because his company was paying for a lot of things.
Yeah.
Um,
Sounds like a great company.
Yes, but I went to the Twins game.
Nice.
And our hotel room, they asked us if we wanted from the company's payment, if we wanted one that was looking down at the pool
Yeah.
or one looking up at the city.
Yeah.
And like we choose the pool, and then we looked out there, and it's just this like pool just sitting there, and it was really boring to look at. So we went back. So we packed everything back up, went down back to the like place where you check in, and got the city view room.
Uh-huh.
And that was a lot.
That's really cool. I'm
Cool.
glad you didn't answer the question about the street arrest because I think you would have had I not stopped you. No, that sounds like a lot of fun. That's really cool. I like that. I went to a Twins game, not this past summer, but the one before. And so I grew up, and again, in Atlanta, so I've been to a lot of Atlanta Braves games, but I had never been to a Twins game before. It's a really pretty stadium. It's really cool. Yeah, do you have a good time?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. That's a lot of fun. Well, let me ask you this. So we're going to do the weather at 5 o'clock on the news. And just a reminder here, you definitely want to watch TJ. Awesome. As you can see right now, you're watching, you're listening. He is great. Tell me this. What do you want to do when you grow up?
What I want to do, I want to start my own snow plowing business.
Okay. That's cool. I have not heard that one before.
Yeah, so I am going to start like snow plowing, well, just like snow shoveling people's
Yeah.
driveways next year.
Okay.
And then like as I get older, just like keep advancing until I get like a whole building and all of that.
That's awesome. And then you make so much, then you could hire other people to do
Yes.
that. Yeah, for you. And you could
Yes.
just rake in the dough. Have you ever thought about doing something like would you like to be on TV? Would you like to do like weather or news? Is that something you ever, because I'm excited you're here, but have you ever thought like that would be something you'd want to do?
No, probably
No,
not.
no.
I just wanted to be here cause like I've never been on
Yeah.
live TV.
Yeah. Well, I got to tell you, I'm really excited. I'm excited because you're awesome. Seriously, this is going to be a lot of fun. So here's what we're going to do. Again, TJ, 5 o'clock, Valley News Live, Laney's Weather Kid this week. We're going to have a great time. And so here, we did this practicing. We went to the studio, did a little practicing earlier. So this will be kind of your first time here. What I'm going to do, if you see this screen, that's the people watching us. I'm going to flip it. So this is what people see now. They're not seeing us. Can you tell everyone, your school people, whoever are watching, your teachers, what the weather is going to be like tomorrow?
So tomorrow, like heading to school is gonna be 28 and cloudy, and then heading home it's gonna be 40 and mostly cloudy, And then, no, it will not Lane. And
Perfect.
my school is SG Line. It's an elementary.
Yep. That's awesome. No, you nailed it. And again, you did the same thing when we were in the studio. You did a great job of you knew where to point right away. So thinking about we'll have a couple more graphics too. We'll test you out on that, but we're gonna have a good time. I'm gonna let you run the show. And if you do really well, I'm just gonna go ahead and go home and I'll let you do the 6 and 10. Does that sound fair?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, they probably wouldn't have to cut you a paycheck, so I should probably just go ahead and jump in and do that. But anyway, no, very excited to have you on again, TJ. As you can tell, awesome. 5 o'clock, Valley News Live. Do not want to miss it. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Say bye.
Bye.
Good job. Bye.